This lesson provides you with an overview of the World Wide Web. You will be introduced to the components of the World Wide Web, and you will also learn to navigate through pages. You will be introduced to some of the web browsers currently available and learn to use uniform resource locators, URLs, to access specific websites. The World Wide Web, also referred to as WWW or the web, is a universally accepted standard for sharing documents and information on the Internet. It is a universe of network accessible information which was born in 1989 at CERN, the European Laboratory for Particle Physics. In addition to text, World Wide Web documents can contain a variety of different media types that include graphics, sound, and animation. It can also access other programs, such as databases and other executable software. The World Wide Web comprises of the following: pages of information that can be accessed, referred to as web pages; servers on which these pages reside, referred to as web servers; client software that is used to access the pages, called web browsers; the network between your computer and the web servers with which you interact. The World Wide Web consists of information organized into thousands of pages, stored on computers that are physically located throughout the world. Corporations, institutions, and even individuals are making their information available online via the World Wide Web. These pages allow you to indulge in numerous activities that range from interactive frog dissections to online shopping. Each page is a document with a unique address on the web that may contain links to other documents. When you select these links, which are highlighted words or pictures, another page of related information will be displayed to you. You can use these links to move from page to page to get the information you require. World Wide Web pages are accessed using client browser software such as NCSA, Mosaic, Netscape Navigator, Lynx, and others. If you have a graphical browser such as Netscape Navigator or Microsoft Internet Explorer, you can simply point and click on highlighted words or pictures to navigate to different pages. If you have a text-based browser such as Lynx, you will have to use keyboard commands to navigate from page to page, but you will not be able to directly access any images associated with the document. Both text and graphical client browsers are available for a variety of operating systems. Graphical browsers are easier to use than text browsers, but require a higher amount of connectivity to operate. Considerable bandwidth is required to send graphics, sounds, animations, and other large files over a network. To use graphical browsers, you should have a direct connection to the Internet, a fairly high-speed modem, at least 14,400 bits per second, and a computer that is multimedia ready. If you do not have a direct connection to the Internet, you will have to use a text-based browser, such as Lynx, which resides on the host system you are using. To use WWW browsers effectively, you need to have an understanding of the following: a graphical operating system like Windows or Macintosh, the concept of hypertext, how to use a uniform resource locator, URL. The page of information your browser displays when started is called the default page. This is the page from which you will begin to browse the World Wide Web. Most WWW browsers come pre-configured with a default home page that includes information about the browser application. Individual users can change this configuration to automatically load a default page of their choice. The term home page is often misused to mean any WWW page. In fact, it actually refers to the opening or main page of a WWW site. This page is important because it usually provides information about the contents of the site to visitors. It helps to keep users oriented, as visitors know that they can always go home if they feel they have become lost in cyberspace. Hypertext allows you to progress or branch to other pages of information in a non-linear fashion. You can return the way you progressed through the information originally, or jump backward and forward along the path you took while reading or browsing. Hypertext also allows you to easily return to where you started, which is referred to as home. Hypertext is the foundation of the World Wide Web. All documents or pages on the web are linked together in hypertext architecture. Documents on the web are formatted using Hypertext Markup Language, HTML. These documents can contain embedded links to other pages of information and resources including text, sound, graphics, animation, and video, and can even contain a link to a location in the same document. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP, is the protocol used to transmit web pages from a web server to your computer. With this protocol, your www browser sends requests and receives information from www servers on the internet. Every web page has a unique identifier known as Uniform Resources Locator, or URL. www browsers use the URL to locate a particular web page on the internet. The URL can be split into components that specify the protocol, server, and path name of a page. A URL is written as shown here. You have the transfer protocol, HTTP in this case, followed by a colon. The server name, www.xyzinc.com, preceded by 2 slashes, and a path name, /news/home.html, where each segment of the path name is preceded by a single slash, identifies the location of the web page on the server. The transfer protocol identifies the method that is to be used to interpret and transfer information. Some examples are HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol; Gopher, Internet Gopher Protocol; FTP, File Transfer Protocol; News, Usenet Newsgroup. The server name is the domain name of the server you are contacting. The path name gives the path to a specific file on the specified server. To visit a specific site, you must enter the URL in the www browser. In Netscape, this can be done in 3 ways. Under the File menu, you have the option Open Page. On selecting this, you will be presented with a dialog box where you have to enter the URL of the site. You can also invoke this dialog box by clicking on the Open button, found in the button bar that contains the back and forward buttons. Netscape also provides you with a shortcut, where you can directly enter the URL into the location field just above the display area of the browser. Most Netscape users take advantage of this option. It would be convenient if we could put the URL into a kind of address book, so that we can return to the site easily without having to remember and type in the URL each time. Bookmarks are tools that can be used for this purpose. When you create a bookmark, you will be saving the title of the page, which appears in the title bar of the browser window, and the URL of the page. As you create and save bookmarks, they are added to a list which you can access at any time from the Bookmarks menu of the browser.